Today I uploaded a video talking about Rich Lux, and I titled it The Two Faces of Rich Lux. And in this video I wanted to talk about the two faces, that personas that he puts on. One being who he is behind closed doors off camera, and the other one being who he is on camera. And the video, I don't know, it did a 50-50 with you guys. Some of you guys were okay with it, some of you guys were upset, because I do have a lot of Rich Lux fans who follow my content as well. After I uploaded this video, I ended up getting a comment talking about they were willing and ready to send me a cease and desist for the video, claiming that I used clips from their footage. And you guys, first of all, anything that's public on the internet, you're more than free to commentate on. It's not like, I don't know, the whole situation was crazy to me, but I ended up going to their page because I was very curious what clips that I used from them. You guys, I talked about 4 channels: Dustin Daily, It's Me Vanessa Duh, Rich Lux, and Nikocado Avocado. All the content that I pulled for my video came directly from these channels. In my video, I was not that kind towards Rich Lux. I did say a lot of things that were very opinionated, guys. Hi, welcome to my channel. It's commentary, and I state my opinion in every video, and if you guys don't like it, you don't have to be here for the journey. I truly appreciate every one of you guys who have stopped by my channel and supported my content, whether you subscribed or even just commented or even liked a video. I truly support everybody who has supported my content at some point throughout this little journey that I've had over here on this platform. One thing that I will fully say with, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, is that I will not tolerate with any harassment or bullying whenever it comes to content. I do understand there is a very fine line with harassment and bullying, especially with making commentary content when I speak my opinion so openly. Sometimes it can seem like I am being harsh towards the creators or things that I am talking about, but again, this is just my opinion, and I try to stay as on the fence with it as possible. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that I talk about. But one thing, you guys, is that whenever I am making videos, especially about Rich Lux, like when I did this video today, you guys, I was listening to videos that his friends had made talking about their personal experiences with him and why they're no longer friends with him. And it's not like they just went out on one bad trip or date with him and, you know, the friendship ended. It was abuse and ongoing harassment that his friends have suffered for years during that friendship. And I wanted to hop on and just give my opinion on these videos and the things that I was seeing and hearing. And you guys, I've always said, you know, give Rich Lux a chance, or I like him because of his personality, and I wanted to give him a chance as well. So I did sit down and try to watch some of his videos. And during watching his videos, some of the channels that I watch frequently started to pop up, and it just really started to change my mind, you guys, about Rich Lux and who he is as a person, because all these videos that I were watching that were talking about him or stating how bad their interactions with him were privately off camera. Before we even finish getting into this story of what happened, you guys, I want to quickly state that I am human, of course. I make mistakes. I change my opinion. I learn new things every day that help me form a new opinion. And so whenever I make videos speaking about my opinion in the moment. Sometimes my opinion changes in later videos, sometimes it doesn't. But I am not perfect. I never claim to be. I am not a role model, nor should you look at me as a role model. I am human at the end of the day, and I do make mistakes. But one thing I can say for certain was that in this video, it was 100% fair use under the fair use umbrella. And to be threatened with a cease and desist legal action over sitting down and giving just my opinion, I really don't feel like that is right. Whenever I checked out this guy's channel, and I am not going to be stating his name because he's a smaller content creator as well, and I do not wish for any of you guys to send any hate or harassment towards him because of this comment. Maybe he was having a bad day. Hopefully he doesn't decide to take legal action against me, because again, I am a small channel. I'm not making money from YouTube by any means to where I can pay out a lawsuit or anything. But I do want to say, you guys, at the end of the day, it is not right to hear somebody's opinion, not like it, and then threaten legal action because you don't agree with that person's opinion. Now, I went to his channel because I was very curious to see who this man was and, you know, his whole beef with me. What clips did I use from him, if any? And you guys, I searched through his videos all day. I did not use any clips from him. Here's what I'm thinking. Now, he paid Rich Lux $5,000 to do an interview in a video that he titled, I paid $5,000 to interview Rich Lux. And it was very, I don't know, you guys, the whole situation is very problematic to me. I feel like this is just basically a Rich Lux super fan who was very unhappy with the statements that I made in my video earlier today about Rich Lux. In my video, I did state, for those of you who were fortunate enough to watch it before I took it down, and again, some of you were unhappy because a lot of you guys do follow Rich Lux, and I don't want you to change your opinions about him. I'm not trying to get you to change your opinions about Rich Lux. And even in my video, I said at the end of it, please don't send hate to any of these channels that I talked about. Like, I even stated, please do your independent research on Rich Lux. Like, don't form your opinion strictly off of the things that I say in this video. Like, go check out his other content and not just these little moments, and you can form your opinion after you watch his actual content. I don't know. So the fact that I sit down and give my opinion on a platform where, mind you, we are protected under the copyright fair use umbrella, but we're also protected by our freedom of speech and First Amendment. The fact that I can sit down, give my opinion on a video for somebody that I'm not that big of a fan of, and it triggers somebody, a super fan, to the extent that he wants to fully take action with a cease and desist. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. You know, I made a video about Matt Rife recently as well, you guys, talking about how he's just a comedian. Yeah, he said a very bad joke, you guys, but does he deserve to be canceled for a comedian saying a bad joke? No. You know, not everybody has to like him or agree with his content, but the thing is that he was a comedian, had a fairly large female-based audience, and they knew him from his short videos. So when they sat down to watch a full-length comedy show, of course, they were unhappy because the first joke that he opened up with was about women. Again, he has a predominantly women audience, so when they heard this, it was kind of like, oh my goodness, like, boycott Matt Rife, and now they want to cancel him because he talked about women. And I'm sorry, but I think if you're making somebody famous actively by watching them, sharing their clips, this, and the third, and you're going to go purchase tickets, you should know exactly what you're getting into and who he is. And the fact that you supported him this far, then, oh, it just wasn't cracked out how you thought it was to be, now you want to cancel him, just a little bit crazy. And that's how I feel right now in this situation, just because I'm not going to say things that you guys agree with on every video. And this has happened in the past. I've had some subscribers who's like, hey, I agree with you with this, but not this. And we have a nice conversation about it, and we acknowledge each other with peace and love. And it is what it is at the end of the day. Again, I'm not a role model. I am not coming on here to give you guys, this is the truth. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally just sitting down, enjoying myself, having a good time, just giving you my opinions and my thoughts about things that I see and things that are going on. You don't have to be here for the journey. Again, for all of you who have stayed around, I really support you. But I was talking about how Rich Lux was toxic and how some of his audience is toxic because toxic supports toxic. And this just kind of goes to prove my point that a Rich Lux fan couldn't take anything I was saying with a grain of salt, and he wanted to send a cease and desist because he just doesn't like my opinion towards somebody he paid $5,000 to do an interview with. And I'm so sorry that you didn't like my opinions. And again, I am not going to say this guy's channel name, which I'm sure he's going to be back to watch this video. And I hope that he does, because it is not okay to harass and bully or even threaten somebody with a cease and desist because you don't agree with their opinions. I don't agree with a lot of things that I see on the internet, and guess what? I keep scrolling, don't acknowledge it, and if I really don't like it, I'll make a video talking about it with you guys, just like I did with the Rich Lux situation. But the fact that somebody doesn't like my opinion to the extent where they're like, hey, I'm going to take legal action because I don't like what you said. It's crazy to me. Everything I did in that video is completely fair use, so I am going to be re-uploading that video tomorrow, you guys. This whole situation kind of scared me a little bit and threw me for a loop because I've never been threatened with legal action a day in my life. And the fact that I'm such a small channel and I'm not even doing anything like crazy, I'm just sitting down and talking to you guys, I don't know, it just threw me for a little bit of a loop, and I wanted to take down my video and just kind of think about what I should do about this. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to continue my life, continue my commentary. If you don't like my opinions, I am so sorry. But you can go find another channel that you do agree with and like their commentary. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude or harsh or seem harsh, but I'm coming online at the end of the day for my enjoyment and to hang out with you guys and talk to you guys during content, get your feedback on videos that I'm creating. And I really enjoy being in this space at the end of the day because you guys really make it worth it. I am going to be... If anything else happens or if this person or creator does respond back to me, I did go to his channel and ask him, hey, what clip did I use? Can we clear this up? They never responded back to me, and that's totally fine. You don't have to respond back to me, but keep that same energy about that cease and desist, especially because, like, why? And I'm not even saying this, you guys. It's not like I'm coming on here like, don't sue me. You know what I mean? Like, I just think it's so crazy, like, that somebody didn't like my opinion to the point where they're like, call a lawyer. With that being said, I have no fucking clue what to think about the situation. It was crazy to me. I am not a lawyer. I don't know anything like really legal wise when it comes to this kind of stuff. So if you guys know a lawyer, like shout them out. For real though, guys, at the end of the day, I'm just coming on here for fun and to give my opinion. You don't have to like it. I'm so sorry if you don't. Keep it pushing, and please find another channel that you do like and do enjoy whenever you watch them. Again, I'm just coming on here for enjoyment at the end of the day, so the fact that somebody was so triggered by what I said, like, I'm sorry that you didn't like my opinion. And I didn't say anything like bad or toxic. I wasn't dogging him. I was just like kind of going off of what his friend said, and I said, I had brought up a quote saying, a man was so poor he had nothing but his money. And that's true sometimes. I mean, sometimes you can have everything in the world, but that can't buy you friends. It can't buy you happiness. So you can be so poor, all you have is your money. And I said, it kind of makes me think about Rich Lux because, his wavering with his friends, all the things they've said about him. And, it makes me feel bad because he doesn't have any genuine friends, but he kind of did it to himself because of things that he put them through. And, it's just my strictly opinion throughout the entire video. But anyways, with that being said, you guys, let me know if you want a part 2 to this story time. It wasn't even really a story time. It's just kind of me talking about what happened to me earlier today. If you guys want a part 2, if this does unfold a little bit more, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully he was just having a bad day and just wanted to leave a bad comment just to make me fear a little bit. But I do want this person to know, if he is watching this video, you're not going to fear me into any type of submission. I'm still going to get on my platform at the end of the day. It is my channel, by the way, and I can get on here and I can speak my opinion just like millions of other content creators who get on this platform to do the exact same thing. Hello, under our fair use umbrella. So with that being said, I'm so sorry, guys, if I seem harsh or anything in this video, but I'm a little bit upset that somebody got so twisted out of context with my words and my opinions about Rich Lux that they wanted to take legal action on me. And I did say Rich Lux is a little bit toxic, and his fans are a little bit toxic too, if this is what some of them are willing to do. With that being said, if you are a Rich Lux fan and you are a fan of my channel, I do not want to offend you in any way, and I really hope that you did not take offense to this video, because not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same mindset or is about the same action such as this guy was. And with that being said, you guys, even the man who left that comment to me today about the cease and desist, I hope everybody has a good night. And I hope if he had a bad day, I hope it gets better for him. And he kind of gets off his high horse a little bit, because you don't have to agree with everybody's opinion. You can keep moving on with your day and it doesn't affect you. With that being said, I'm sorry about this video. I'm sorry if you were offended with my last one, and love and light, everybody. I will catch you in my next video. Hopefully my channel is still up and I don't get a lawsuit.